Wacky Wednesday.
It's Wacky Wednesday con El Bumper.
Unfiltered. The real deal. No pre-planning. No chingaderas. Straight up from the bill.
Wacky Wednesday.
B-Town's very own.
It's Wacky Wednesday con El Bumper.
Here's your host, Bumper Gomez.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. Sorry for the late start, but hey, that's what happens. You know, stuff happens, life happens. But here we are, you know, I was just hoping to get the show. That's it. I was hoping to get the show, and it took a little bit of work, you know what I mean? But we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it work. My guest tonight, as you guys might know in the preview, for me, one is a freaking legend, man. He's a legend in his own right. He literally, I want to say that he took our music when it was on its downhill side and they just spiked it back up. Like that's the easiest way to put it. I mean, you know, during the time of you know, after Selena, you know, people say, yeah, Tejano music kind of died, but I really don't think that it died. You know what I mean? It just evolved. It evolved, man. And these dudes right here put us back on the map. And when I say put us back on the map, they didn't put us back on the map like, hey, you know, these dudes are from Corpitos. These dudes are from everywhere. If you really want to talk about it and think about it, you know. But enough about me blabbing my mouth, man. Tonight, my special guest is none other than the legend himself, Mr. DJ Kane. Here he is, live in color with the cool shades, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I got a wee. What's going on? Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
Okay,
fine.
cool, man. Cool.
I want to thank you first of all for the invitation, and you know, we're here for anything, whatever questions you got, whatever y'all want to know. I'm here, man. Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about. You know, Kane, I know you're a busy person, dude. Very, very busy. You know what I mean?
God.
And I want to thank you, you know, for you giving me your time this evening, because I know right now you're out doing errands, but
my daughter started doing for her graduation because they're not having pandemic. Due to the pandemic, she can't have her prom and all that, so she's inside taking like prom pictures and for her graduation, her cap and gown pictures, because they're not doing it, and we didn't want nothing simple, so she's doing it with a real photographer inside. But it's all good, man. It's all love. Thank God for virtuality to be able to do this from somewhere else. And due to the pandemic, that's how I was doing it. All my interviews would go to the Aflaca, HTV on here. So yeah, it works.
Yeah. And I'm sorry I threw you the first Switcher Studio program, because you used to Zoom and all those other ones.
Same. It works the same. Yeah, man.
Kane, well, dude, let me tell you, bro. Again, I want to thank you one more time for coming on the show. And like you said earlier, bro, I just want to shoot the shit with you, pretty much. That's kind of what I base the show on. Just shooting the shit with you, getting people to know who DJ Kane is, you know, who Jason Cano is. You know what I'm saying? I love your last name. It holds a very special. It's very special to my heart, because that's my mom's last name. And my grandparents, were Canos. So
right. There you go, Mexicano, Americano. Let's go. That's what's up.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Kane, so dude, what's going on, bro? How you been living through the COVID, bro? The COVID took a big old, you know, put a dagger in the music industry's heart a little bit. What have you been doing to survive, bro?
You know, actually, you know, we were with the Kumbia Kings. The reunion tour we were all over Mexico, bro. We're in Honduras. We did Bolivia. All the original members, we got together in 2017, and we started the tour, man. So we were on tour. We were busy, plus my own personal stuff. We were busy going, and then until the pandemic started, we put everything on pause. But I'm gonna tell you what it did for me. What it did for me is, because when you're on tour, you have no time for nothing. You have no time to make music. You have, unless you take the studio on the road with you, you know. But when I record and when I do albums, I like to, I like to be on point and be home and concentrate on just music. No live shows, no nothing. So with that being said, it gave me time to fix what needed to be fixed on my social medias, my publishing, on all my royalties and the sound exchange. I mean, it gave me time to fix and organize myself because it was kind of off. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the
Right.
stuff was on sound exchange, publishing as writing music. I wasn't submitting all my music because I was so fast on the road. So with that being said, I got a label now. I got my own publishing company. I got a clothing line. I got my CBD company. I mean, I just started back from square one and went to the roots of what working really is, not just off of shows. And man, now everything is organized. And like I said, I got my clothing, my CBD company. I got everything organized, and it just helped me, bro. It helped me like to get my stuff together, man, my shit together. So yeah, man, it was amazing. Now that's what I got going on. We're also, I talk to crews all the time. They want to do we're going to go back on tour, but it's going to be here in the United States. So Kumbia Kings are coming back to the United States.
Dude, and I'm sure that the fans that are watching, they can't wait, bro, for sure. They
Oh,
they
man,
they cannot wait.
Yeah, we were doing the show over there, and our show it's crazy, bro. Like we have about 19 people on there. So you have your horn section, you have your drummer, percussionist, your two keyboard players, your bass player, guitar player. I mean, you got the works, and the production is just crazy. We got fire, we got all the sprinkle tags, we got, I mean, everything, you name it, we got it. And there's also, of course, we're some of the older cats, the originals. So we have some young bubblegum, some young eye candy for the young ladies. We got still 19-year-old fellas up there.
Yo, okay, what are you trying to say, bro? You're not the eye candy no more up front, or was?
What, man? I do a couple spins and I'm off. Let's go. I concentrate on singing. There ain't no more dancing, man. I mean, I do it, but I let those little youngsters, they deal with that, man.
Hey, bro, so what you're telling me is after like one badass good vibe dance, you're putting off to the side to catch your breath is what you're trying to sell me.
Look, I hold it down. Man. I'm tell you what, you got to go see a show. As a matter of fact, if you look up Kumbia Kings 2019, if you just go look that up, they have a show. There's somebody recorded the show, and it's up there, the new stuff. We're all in white. So if you put Kumbia Kings Live 2019, you'll see all the show and you'll see what I'm talking about. And you'll see your boy going in, couple spins, and now we're still getting down, baby.
Dude, with that being said, bro, let me take that back and rewind a lot, right?
For sure.
DJ Kane, starting, you're the original lead vocalist of Kumbia Kings, right? And
Yes,
and I think people, with the way it's split up and all the different names and all, you get kind of confused, right? But I want people and I want the viewers to know you are the originator, bro. You're the original guy. So I want to take it back when AB found you or came to you about forming this group.
Yeah.
How old were you, bro?
I was 19 years old, and so what happened is I used to be in a reggae band. So there was a reggae band that I used to be in called Natural Mystic. And we would play all over. We were the only Mexican Latino band playing with the Bob Marley Festival. The rest of them were all reggae artists. Wow. So one day we're playing a place called Yucatan. It was downtown Corpus Christi. And AB was there. And, that's a year after Selena had passed away. So when he was there, I did a little bit of Hotel California. But mind you, I was a background singer. and I was playing congas with this band. So it was my turn to sing, and I started singing Hotel California. I threw a little bit of Bitty Bitty Bomb Bomb in there because Avi was there, and I was tripping out because Selena just passed.
Right, right.
Yeah, I mean it was crazy. So when I got off to go and take your little rest, he called me over there and said, "Yo, man, let me holler at you." And I said, "What's up?" He goes, "Man, I'm looking for a singer for my new band called the Kumbia Kings, and I was wondering if you're interested." Mind you, that we didn't have no phones. We had a Sky Pager back then. It was a beeper, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There was no phone. You had one, you had to have some money, and it was big as shit.
Right.
And so when I left that place, I was tripping out like, wow, I gave Avi my number. 2 weeks later, I'm at a barbecue, and I get a page, and it's like, I call it back, and I said, "Yo, what's up?" I had to, mind you, I was at my friend's house, so I bought his phone, and it was barbecue and everything, and I said, "Yo, what's up, man? Who's this?" And he says, "Yo, this is Avi, bro. How you doing?" And I was like tripping out, and he told me, "Yeah, you think you could come to my crib? We wanted to see if you can come and try out a little bit and see what you got." And I was like, "Yeah, of course, bro." So I had to borrow somebody's car. And mind you, we needed a map, bro, because
so hold on, but where was your home, bro? Where did you grow up at?
I'm from New York City. I'm from New York City and Brooklyn, New York. But when I was 14 years old, I moved to Corpus Christi, Texas. And so all that time, I will go back to that where I came from. I went through a crazy life, man. Before Kumbia Kings and all that, I've gotten shot. I was in a gang. I've gotten stabbed. Like, there's a big. I should not be here right now with all this stuff. I have 9 lives, man. And so the music took me out. The music took me out of the gang life. The music took me out of, just being one of those kids, man. Just a crazy kid in gangs and rapping on the street and just from the streets, straight up from the streets. I'm from the Wiggins on 19th Street there in Corpus. I grew up there. And so with all that being said, man, I used to have the OGs, some of the OGs that would pick me up because they seen talent in me, and they would pick me, say, "Come on in here." So I'd get in the Impala. They'll take me, we'll go rehearse, and they got me into reggae because they seen a talent in me. And so I want to give thanks to Jesse Mesa and Freddie Contreras. Those guys took me. They knew I was in a gang, but they knew I had talent, so they would go pick me up and take me to the rehearsals. And thank God for that, because music took me out of the streets. And so when I got shot, I was done. I was like, yo, I could have lost my life. So with that being said, when Avi came up to me, it was a blessing. And then, so you find me on the map. I'm over here mind you, he lives in Carolina. That's 20 minutes out of the city. I'm taking a map, bro. I pull up in the car up to this big old mansion, bro. I'm talking about it's a 7, I'm from the hood, bro. I'm from the project. So I never seen no house like that in my life. So I pull up, I walk over there. I'm like, am I in the right place? And knock on the door, and tiki, come on in. There's 3 doors you have to get in order to get into Avi's house. So then Avi's there, and I'm like, whoa, I'm freaking out because I seen his house on TV and all over the news and stuff, because he would show off his house and stuff. So we went up to his studio, and I used to hang out with Cruz Martinez and La Sombra. I wasn't in. They didn't even know I can sing or nothing. But I would keep that on the hush. But I would rap. But I grew up with those guys. We used to play basketball all the time from school. So Cruz was actually there at the house playing the piano when Avi walked me in, and I said, "What the fuck?" So Cruz is like, "What the hell?" He didn't know that it was going to be me. That was.
So y'all knew each other. Y'all knew each other from back in the hood.
Yes. So we used to play basketball together. So, so that made me feel a little bit more comfortable knowing that Cruz was there. So I go up in the studio, and this studio is like a spaceship, bro. It's crazy up there. And so I'm freaking out, bro. And the first song he tells me to sing is a Selena song, which is Donde Quiera que Estés with Barrio Boys. So mind you, I don't even know Spanish, bro. I never sang Spanish in my life. So yeah, bro, it's weird. God just put me like, boom, here you go. I didn't even understand it. So I luckily I can read it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was reading, I sang, Donde quiera que estés a mi lado. All that. And 2 weeks later, bro, he calls me on a pager, and I said, yo, what's up, man? How you doing? And he goes, yo, bro, do you think you come to rehearsals, man? You know, we want to use you for the front man. And, bro, I was tripping, bro. He just said, because since Cruz knew me, he knew I was in a gang. And so the first thing that Abraham and him asked was, please do not, you know, we don't want that gang kind of stuff over here. Please try to stay away. I said, no, man, I'm right now, I'm not into that. I'm into my music. I'm trying to look into my future, and I'm not active right now. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I went over there to his house every day, bro, and we rehearsed. There was only 5 of us: a drummer, a guitar player, AB as the bass player, and Cruz, and me. So we were doing cover songs, and it all started right there, bro. That's where it all began.
Bro, I mean, you know, it's like I was saying in the intro, right? Like literally, you know, the late 80s and early 90s for the Tejano genre was just huge, bro. I mean, just dudes were rolling rock stars, bro. Like I'm not even exaggerating. To the young people who are viewing and watching the show for the first time, like our genre of music was just on another level, bro, across the nation. You know what I mean? I mean, people in Cali, people in Florida, people in New York, Illinois, everybody was rocking Tejano music. You know what I mean? It was like the thing, it was the Chicano music to listen to, right? And, you know, you said something that just blew my mind. I honestly believe that you spoke Spanish first. You know what I mean? Like, and then when you said you're from New York, I said, oh, this dude definitely, he's either Boricua or something, or you know what I mean? Like, he had to have spoke Spanish first. But dude, that's crazy, bro, because that first album of Kumbia Kings, everything is clean. You didn't stumble no words.
Oh no, because I had a guy named Luigi Giraldo, which used to be in Fantasma de Caribe. He was the engineer, and he spoke fluent Spanish. So my deal was I teach you English and he teach me Spanish. I was singing songs like Fuiste Mala, Es que fuiste mala con mi. I was singing that happy. They were like, no, bro, this is a sad song. So,
this fool smiling because the chicks.
And I'm telling you, and they put me to record here one time. It was first Fuiste Mala was actually recorded with Lupe Esparza from Bronco. So he would, Es que fuiste mala con. I mean, this dude killed it, bro. He killed it. So when I went to record with them, and I was there at Gibby Velasquez. Gibby has
Gibby here in San Antonio.
Yeah, but the dude, do not know him, and you go record with him, he could be a real butt. He can be a real butthead, bro. But that's just his. Once I started knowing him, of course, now he's a beautiful person. He's just very, very. He's truthful. If you suck, he's gonna say you suck. Period.
That's what he does for a living, bro.
He has no filter, bro. So with that being said, imagine I had to record that song with him on the engineer side. So the dude, when I was trying to get the lines, he was like, bro, dude, like, do we need to find somebody else? You know, and I kind of got mad. I was like, look, let me tell you something. You want to come in here and sing it? You try singing this shit. And so we started off there, and I sang the song with Lupe Esparza, and it was just amazing, bro. Due to the Esquerra, to the label, is we weren't able to keep him on, so we got Ricky Munoz from Intocable. He also killed it, you know. So that's the first song that we actually recorded, man, and I had to learn Spanish from there. I mean, I stayed at AB's house for 4 months. Hard work, bro. Just they wanted everything perfect. My Spanish, I had to get it on point. Like there was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I had to be on point. I lived in his house for like 4 or 5 months. I rehearsed hard. So that's why when I see other people like, you know, they're all my friends, Nando, but there's other guys that sing the songs, and it's like, I put so much hard work in that. that era, all the albums. I'm on all four, and I was the lead vocalist on all four of them. The only other one would be Pee Wee songs were huge. Those two songs, Dulce Niña and Sabes Chocolate. So Pee Wee sang those, but the rest I sang, bro. So when people say like, yeah, this the singer over here, Kumbia Kings, or this guy, I'm like, I don't say nothing because I don't care. But nobody was in there, bro, when I sang those songs. It was me by myself and Drew singing background vocals. I sang all the background vocals as well. So when everybody says it, I'm like, bro, these weren't even in there. It was me. Not even AB was in there sometimes. He would go and they would leave and then come back and he'd be like, you need to change this. And we had to redo it over and over until we finally got it. And mind you, Selena just passed away. So I had a big torch to carry, bro. I don't really think about it. I'm very
bro. When you guys look, I'm gonna tell you, you know when it was. I would say where people, because I heard right, my background. I'm an old retired Marine, so I was already in the Marine Corps when this happened. But I remember living in California and watching the Christina show. Remember Christina Sada? I can't even attempt to say her last name, Sadalegui or whatever her name was. Right? Yeah. Like I already heard, like Kumbia Kings are starting. Like AB has this group. They're gonna hit. They're gonna come out with some shit that's gonna blow people's mind. And I'm like, come on, bro, chale. Like, you know what I mean? Selena's gone. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, and exactly. Dude, when y'all came on the show and then y'all performed on it, I said, a la madre, bro, these dudes are for real, dog. Like I'm gonna tell you like this. The machismo in the Tejano genre to love a boy band. Cause that was the easiest way to put you guys. Like you guys were like fucking Backstreet Boys, bro. Like, you know what I mean? New Kids on the Block. Yeah, the Latin side of it, yes, we were, bro. It was crazy. There'd be girls outside the hotel. There'd be girls climbing the hotel. I mean, it was nuts, bro. It was the boy band, the only Latin boy band that's ever been like that, and we're still around till today. So, yeah, it was crazy, bro. I mean, and then of course I've worked with everybody, bro, from you name it, bro. I've worked with them, so Ricky Martin to Pitbull. We've done, I mean, you name it, we've worked Zapp and Rogers, Sheila E. I've done collabs with everybody, bro. And Vico C,
yeah, the head of Puerto Rico, man. He started that,
bro. That dude is to me. Vico C is the original Latin rapper, bro.
Daddy Yankee and Nicky Jam and all those big guys, they'll say it that Vico C was the man.
Yeah, bro. The shit goes back. So let's. I wanna. It's Wacky Wednesday, bro. I go all over the place. Welcome to the show, man. That's how I am, right? We just go all over the place.
Let's do it,
Kane. Bro, being at AB's house for 4 months, coming from the hood, living in a house like that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure it wasn't just like get up every day and you had, you know what I mean? I'm sure you guys were fucking grinding until 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. That's the music business, you know what I mean? You don't get shit started till after midnight.
Yeah, it was bad, man. It was hold up, I'm coming. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, bro. There you go. You're back on.
So, yeah, with that being said, it was a lot of work, bro. A lot of work. Not to mention the dancing. We had to come up with dance moves, learn the songs. I had to be able to dance and sing and not get tired, and that's very difficult.
Stop right there. So, with that being said, the shows that I saw you guys, correct me if I'm wrong, there is no freaking way, bro, that y'all would just dance and sing and not work out during the week. Like the cardio had to have been through the roof for you to be able to dance the way y'all were dancing and still come to the mic and have all that air to sing a badass rola, you know?
Yeah, would be at the hotels on tour, and we'd have to go to the weight room and get like the mirrors, and if they don't have them, we'll go buy mirrors, and we would rehearse 9 hours a day. We also had like ushers, and he's even done Michael Jackson. Jamal was our choreographer. So that dude will work you. He's Usher's choreographer still. that guy will work you to the core, bro. Like your legs, and you'll be sweating, dripping. So we worked very difficult to where we wanted to be. And AB and Cruz, because they both own it. They had us, I mean, going in, man. So it was crazy, but I mean, it was a job, but we loved it. We love it. I still love it. We're still here, so it's amazing.
That dude, that's and like I said, you guys were the first, the only boy band I can think of. You know what I'm saying? Being so young, and then just the music that y'all brought was just so different. And to me, I'm a huge Tejano Conjunto fan. That's my favorite music. Right? But when you guys started, I'm gonna be honest. At first, I was like, man, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know if this is like. Did these guys started? Where are you gonna fit these guys? Because they're not. Yeah. There's no accordion jamming here. There's no bajo sexto.
We were thinking too like that. We were thinking like, there's no category. So basically, bro, we created our own lane, and we open up doors so that you can be yourself. You don't have to be wearing a cowboy hat. You don't have to be dressing with Wranglers and cowboy boots. You can still play Tejano music. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, but the best fucking part though, Kane, is to see those Wranglers, cowboy hats, and freaking bumping that fucking music at your concert, bro. Like,
that's just crazy.
Dude, yeah. Your machismo just goes away, bro. It's like, hey, bro, I'm singing every one of these songs to these dudes. They can dance all, you know what I mean?
It was not, and like I said, let's take it back to the, imagine, bro, like coming off Selena, and now I take the torch, and I have to imagine AB was the producer of Selena, so he had Selena was singing her butt off, bro, and Abraham and everybody. So imagine me going in there in the studio and trying to live up after Selena passed away, may God bless her soul. But after that, imagine the stress that was on me, the pressure, like I had to live up to the expectations of Abraham, Cruz, which Cruz came from La Sombra, and AB. Well, imagine, man, it was very difficult, hard to keep up. You know what I'm saying? To keep up, but we did it, man. I did 4 albums. We're already used to each other, and we're still here to this day, bro. I mean, the only thing is that AB has his group, Kumbia All Stars. Cruz kept the name Kumbia Kings, and we were all, the only thing is AB can't go sometimes to Mexico. It's very difficult. But with the Kumbia Kings, you get to see all the original members down. Even Pee Wee comes with us sometimes. It's me, Alex, Cruz, Panji, Slim, Nino. So you get to see all the original members. Frankie J. When we come over here, Frankie J will probably be rolling with us because he's one of the original members as well.
Right.
Oh yeah, bro, it's gonna be.
Kane, I think people, during this interview, I'm gonna ask you some off the wall questions. I kind of thrive the show on not being so radio like, right? You know what I mean? Just crazy shit. Bro, who came up with the attire, dog? Because that was straight. That was not Tejano. That wasn't Selena had, the Dinos, they had crazy outfits,
cow suits and shit.
Yeah, but who came up with the Kumbia Kings vibe, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like who sat around and said, okay, dude, we're gonna wear this baggy shit. We're gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah, when I came in, that's the way I was dressing, bro. Gangster style, like with jerseys, with basketball jerseys, hockey jerseys, and football jerseys, and some Nike suits, and that's the way I dress. That's my attire. I'm from the streets. AB was starting to dress that way too, bubble jackets. So AB, that's why I fit so perfect in AB's vision, because I was already wearing what I was wearing. Dickie outfits. I wear Dickies from head to toe, bandanas. Even with that, everybody does that now. But when I used to do that, AB and Abraham used to be like, son, don't be throwing no gang signs. And I'm like, Abraham, I'm throwing deuces, man. My bad. I don't mean, because, my gang used to be with the Ace like that. Ace. So I was all, no, I don't doing that. I'm just throwing a peace sign, Abraham. I promise. And so, now everybody does it. It's okay, But
I got you.
yeah.
I got you.
So with the attire I used to wear, AB got that, and he made outfits. Him and Cruz created outfits to fit the attire, to fit the hood look, to fit the street look. But he got Dickie full, like blinged out Dickies, and I mean, he went off. He created the clothes along with Cruz, but the vibe would probably have to say me, because there was only 5 of us in that group, and none of them dressed like that with jerseys and stuff. AB was starting to dress with bubble jackets, but Dickies and all that, I brought that to the table, the little hood.
Right,
action.
right. Yeah. No, definitely the hoodies, and then the bandanas. Like you guys took your own vibe, and it wasn't even like boy band vibe. Like it was straight streets, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You could tell that's what I'm saying. It was just a whole different vibe, dude. And that's what I really dug about it. You guys threw the dice, you know what I'm saying? And you rolled with it, you went with it, and the shit just blew up. I think you guys blew up faster than you thought you were gonna blow up.
And it happened so quick, bro. So quick. So yeah, but you give it some of the guys, well, I had to work for it because I was the singer. So I had to be in there, work for it, and get it. It wasn't just given to me. Some of the guys just jumped in there when we already had the bus. We already practiced the dance moves. I already made the dance moves with Alex. I already had sang the album. And then some of the guys entered, and we were already established as far as the music. But yeah, we walked into a tour bus. We had a tour bus. We weren't in a van, so we didn't,
let me ask you on that. How in the hell did y'all fit so many Mexicans in one tour bus, dog?
We had 2 of them. So we had an 18-wheeler. We had an 18-wheeler that was full of equipment, and 2 guys would fit in there, some of the roadies. And then the Penske had 2 guys in there. And then you had the van had like 6 guys in there. So that was the road crew. With us, there was only 7 of us at the time. There was me, Alex, Drew, Cisco, which Frankie J, AB, Cruz, and I think it was Frankie and Slim. And so that was it. So there's 12 bunks in there. So you had a master bedroom in the back, and then you have 12 bunks in the living room. So it wasn't that bad. And sometimes Abraham would take his motorhome. That's the second bus that I was talking about. Once it started getting large, now the Kumbia Kings now, bro, is 22 of us. It looks crazy, but it's like a circus, bro. But it's crazy because there's so much action. There's so much action. You're like, holy shit.
Dog, what are y'all doing? You break dancing up front and you point at the next guy. Hey, bro, you got the next song, bro. Get your ass up here.
I'm going to tell you, bro. I swear to God, to my dad, may his blessed soul, this show, bro, nobody's doing this show. Nobody. And I'm not saying that because I'm in it and, we're doing it. I'm saying this show, the production, the screens in the back are matching the 2-hour sets. It's nothing but hits from the original vocalist. You can hear that. Sometimes with P, we would imagine we have Frankie J come in, Drew, everybody. And then to see the show with the young guys dancing and doing flips and the harmonies are there. The music is powerful. The smoke and the pyro. I mean, it's a show that nobody's doing. And there's still no Latin bands. I think you got Obi7 or something like that. That's only 5 and they're dancers. This is a whole band, bro, of guys that are Kumbia Kings and the original guys are there. So once we come to over there in Mexico, it's like we never left. The only thing is you got the grandmas, the moms, and the daughters now. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole couple generations, bro. And yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, bro. So you gotta sign the grandma shirt, the mom shirt, and the daughter shirt, dog. 3 generations deep, homie.
And they still love it. They still love it, bro.
Oh, dang, dude, that's crazy. Kane, what is from the very first album, right?
Yeah.
What was your absolute favorite song of the album to sing?
From the first album, it'd probably have to be Te Quiero a Ti. I used to like Oh No. Oh No was number 11. That was actually Selena wrote that song. Selena wrote Oh No. I had to follow her, bro. So imagine she had sang it. It was never released. We had the acapellas. And in order for me to learn the song, I had to hear Selena's voice, and she wrote it. So it was crazy seeing that one. That one's got a great vibe to it. It's called Oh No. That one was great. I used to love that song. But absolute favorite that was a hit was Te Quiero a Ti. I think Te Quiero a Ti was the main one. It still is for me to sing. I love that record, bro.
Can you give us a little acapella clip of it?
Yeah, so it's, Amor, no me digas adiós, no te vayas. No dejes que todo se termine así. Recuerda la vida que un día soñamos. Recuerda que yo juré hacerte feliz. Te quiero, mi amor, no te vayas. Algo así. Something like that.
Hell yeah, bro. Dude.
It's higher now. When I'm singing, like, I was 19, 20 years old. So luckily, I don't drink or nothing, so I'm able to hit those notes, man.
I got you, bro.
Yeah.
Kane, being 19 years old, dude, going on the road with the Queen of Tejano's brother, and taking this group, right? Taking this group to a whole nother level.
Her husband,
and Chris, yeah, Chris was with you, right? I mean, he's one of the originators too, right? At night between
Abraham was behind the board too,
Abraham was working the board.
He was working the board at a time, yeah.
Dang.
Abraham.
Hey, so he didn't. So the Busti Caca no more. It was a don't be wearing bandanas and throwing gang signs, bro.
Yeah, man, that's what it was. It's what it's about. It was just it's still a ride. I'm still on that ride. I'm still on that high of it. Of course we go in and out. I did my thing. I did my solo stuff, 3 albums. It's been a roller coaster ride. My first 3 albums, I was able to write with Luis Fonsi. My first album was written by Claudia Brandt, myself, Luis Fonsi, Howie D from the Backstreet Boys, and we wrote my whole first album. So that went really good for us. It was nominated for a Grammy as well. But I just been on a roller coaster ride. Capítulo Dos, I wrote that along with my boy Mariano. We did the whole second album, and then the third album was with Fonseca and Mark Anthony's bass player, Mark Anthony's drummer. So I've been on a roller coaster ride, man. And now we're back. We're back again. After 20 years, we came back and we got all the original members.
Damn, bro, it's been 20 years, fool.
It's been 23 years, yeah, since 1997. Yeah.
God damn.
It went by fast. So we're still going, man. And everybody still looks kind of young, so we didn't lose it.
Hey, Kane, going back to your younger years, like on that first tour when the Kumbia Kings just blew worldwide, not Texas, I'm talking worldwide, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you take us back to a moment where the crowd was the biggest that you've ever played for, and your heart was probably beating out of your chest? Can you tell the viewers what it's like? Yeah. You know what I mean? We watch movies, you see people, you know what I'm saying? You hear about it, but to hear it from somebody like, how many people, where was it? Stuff like that,
the first big show that I played at, really big, was 75,000, and that was at the Astrodome. That's when we filled it. We had beat the record to 75,000 people, bro. And you know how you used to come. Here you go. You used to come and they used to come in on horses and carriages. Well, Kumbia Kings, we used to come in on 4-wheelers. You know what I'm saying? With Daytons and spokes. So it was a different vibe. But standing in the middle of that stage and hearing people chant Kumbia Kings and just yelling loud, bro, that was one of the biggest times. And I got chills, and on some of the songs I would, to shed a tear. and it just felt amazing, bro. It felt crazy. We've done that twice. We've done the Astrodome twice. Now we be filling up stadiums like in Bolivia and in Honduras, Ecuador, El Salvador, Costa Rica, and Mexico. So we fill up stadiums like that. The crowd's just crazy. But the first one ever was Houston Astrodome, man. That was crazy.
And do you guys? I mean, like when you guys are getting dressed back there, you have somebody coming in saying, "Hey, fools, this ain't a little cielito lindo." You know what I'm saying? Down in South Texas, bro. Like there are some serious people out there. I mean, what's going through your head, Kane? Before you get out there, before you hear the crowd, before then somebody comes and tells you, like, man, you haven't seen it yet. You could just hear it and feel it.
Yeah, basically, what it was to me is I get anxious. I'm more anxious, not nervous or nothing. And I'm the one with the front mic, so I have to control the crowd. And the thing is, you have to be able to control that crowd. You can't let the crowd take you over. You gotta go up there and you have to connect. You have to connect with the people. You have to make them feel like they're part of the show. So, all that would run through my head on how to connect and remembering, because I want to do the same stuff at every show. Remembering when I'm going to put the left hand to the right hand. Everybody's got to be on point. The dance moves, everybody's right fingers have to be open. Like little detail stuff was more of what was going through my head. But other than that, after a while, man, we started flowing, and everything was gravy from there. But it gives you chills, bro, when you hear that. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. My daughter's back in here, man. They did the photo shoot. That was great.
Oh.
But yes, that's the way it feels. It feels amazing. And you feel the crowd yelling and rumbling, and it's just crazy, bro. Crazy.
Nah, I hear that, man. I hear that. Kane, you were 19, you were young, and you're growing up. You're growing up, and you're growing up fast, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just year after year, you're on tour.
Yeah.
Where did you have time for how can I put it? Like your love life, like did you have time for a girlfriend, for a fiance, for a wife? I mean, or it just consumed you so much there was just no time for that kind of stuff.
The question you asked when my wife walks in. Lord have mercy.
Perfect timing.
Wife knows everything, man. She knows everything. I didn't have time for that. And plus AB didn't want nobody saying they had girlfriends or he wanted you single. You had to be single. It was kind of crazy that it was like that. He's the only one who had a girlfriend, but the rest of us weren't able to have girlfriends. So I've never really had a girlfriend like that. There was no time for it. If I did, it would be crazy, bro, because we were never home. We were gone like 2 years, 3 years at a time. You know what I'm saying? It was 3 months, and then we'd come home for a couple of days and go back. So there was no time for any of that. So, and it was it was like my wife says, there's a bunch of one-nighters.
Hey, fool, since you're being real, it's not even a whole night, bro. Okay. We got to roll, dog.
Half a night. Yeah, so I've been through it all, man. I mean, that's why, like for instance, since we're there, my wife knows my whole story. She knows everything, and I just, that part of my life was done. I fell in love, and whoever's out there listening, man, if you got to catch the right one, because the love life, you can feel it. I can feel my wife. She can grab my phone. I can grab her phone. We're so there's nothing you can hide no more. I've been through it all. So I've been through the girls. I've been through the partying. You name it, I've done it, bro. And so I settled down, got married, or even before that. I've been with my wife for 13 years. So, even before that, man, I mean, now we just party. I used to party just with my wife, and she's just like one of the homies, you know what I'm saying? So I fell in love with my wife because she just rose. and she knows everything, man.
Now that's true, bro. When you can vibe with somebody like that, I mean, it really takes your relationship to a whole nother level, and somebody has to be like, somebody like your wife. Like I interviewed Johnny from the Palominos, and he had his wife. Like, to be a wife of a musician, and then a famous, like, okay, musician's one thing, right? But a famous musician, bro, you have to be and don't take this in a bad way. You got to have a marble missing upstairs, right? Because you know what I mean. You got to know what comes with that territory. You know what I'm saying? That you're accepting that territory, so you got to know what comes with it. You know what I mean? And
fullest on that. I respect her, bro. She's been through it all. She's been through rough. She's been through seeing me, you know, on the cheating level, or not calling at night, or, you know, finding, you know, just stuff. And sometimes not necessarily with the girls. I'm with the guys and just partying. And she's been through it all, man. So she deserves that respect. Now the tables are turned. Now I'm like, where you at, girl? No, we respect each other to the fullest. You know, you got to find the right one, and she knows what I've been through. I'm very honest with her. Me and her just, man, we click, bro, and we still have fun every day. We're laughing. We rarely fight, and that's very rare that a couple rarely fights. If we fight, bro, it's not because I'm out drinking, because I don't drink. We drink together if we did. It's more about, it's not even, dude, it's not even like, what are you going to eat? It's not even about movies. It's more about, you didn't turn off the light. You didn't lock the door. You didn't.
Why didn't you put the remote back? Why didn't you put the remote back?
You know what I'm saying? It's like petty shit, and we look at each other and we just start laughing, bro. Like, really?
Oh man, that's freaking hilarious, dude.
It's beautiful, beautiful thing.
Kane, being with the Kumbia Kings, bro. You know, and all those years, dude, and you guys went on a ride, dude, like no other, bro. Like I mean, there's really no bands that can. There is no bands that we can compare you to as far as the way you guys elevated, you know, from nothing to something, and then it just stayed. Like every song that you guys put on the radio was a hit. Every single song, like, you know what I mean. You could play any CD anywhere, and the thing is, like you just said, it's probably almost 4 generations deep now. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I mean, literally, it's people hear the song and they know it, bro. You know what I'm saying? They hear any Kumbia King song, they can hum along to it if they don't know the words. So I'm gonna ask you this, because I've been interviewing more musicians, bro. This one's pretty good. This one's I want to ask you.
Okay.
Playing in front of thousands of people, man, you can forget the words, dude. You can of a song. And you know what? You know what musicians tell me they do when they can't. They say, well, shit, if it's a popular song, I'm just gonna sing what I know. And then they take the microphone and they give it to the crowd.
You put it to the crowd. You know, there was a luckily we have background singers, because they pick up the slack. You know what I'm saying? They'll pick up the slack if I forget, because I'll tend to like gel out and look at the crowd, and I'm, you know, doing a dance move, and I forget when to come in. And that's basically most of the time where I fell at it, is when to come back in, because a lot of times I'm in the creation mode of dancing and trying to hit those moves, and then I forget to come in. So the background singers are on point with that. But the words, now they have teleprompters. You know what I'm saying? You can have teleprompters, and now we have our in-ears, where Cruz is playing and he can talk on that mic and we all hear it.
But Vato, you're dancing, fool. How the hell are you going to read a teleprompter when you're spinning around?
Yeah, that's why you have the background dancers, and boom, you know what I'm saying? They pick it up. And Cruz will be like, Cruz will, you know, say it like, just in case you forget. Yeah. Cruz will say it in our ears, you know, because he's just there with the lyrics, and he's sitting there on the computer. So yeah, there's always you just can't show the crowd that you're messing it up. And sometimes it does work when you when you let the crowd sing. Yeah, that's the easiest part right there to do, is just cántalo. Yeah, man. So they're right. Who did that?
Can you and your family here in San Antonio, go out and enjoy a dinner without being bothered?
sometimes it could get hectic. I don't like to go to like Fiesta or Market Square. Sometimes it can get crazy. Me and my wife forget about that. We're so humble that we'll be at HEB laughing and cracking up and like in Walmart kicking the bar or something, and somebody, can I get a, and this is like in a place where in the corner of Walmart, and like, can we get a picture with you? And I'm like, wow, we went all, scraggly, and we weren't even dressed. It's 2 a.m. I'm kicking a ball and shit. And so, yeah, we don't mind though. I don't mind, I'm very humble. I'll take a picture with whoever, whenever. And it could be, I can be eating and I don't mind, bro. Like, there's some people that do mind, but it doesn't get on my nerves. I think it's awesome that they come up to me and take a picture or, want to talk to me or any of that, because it could be the other way around. They could be not noticing me anymore. And, I could be like not relevant anymore. And so,
yeah, that's a good way to look at it, bro. That's a good way to look at it. We see people sometimes eating. We see people, like me and my wife go out and we'll see somebody that we know or whatever. And it's like, you want to go and ask for an autograph or just say, hey man, I really dig your music, whatever. But then at the same time, I'm a man and I'm just, not the machismo part, but I'm just like, dude, he's having dinner with his family, bro. Like, that's the last thing he wants to do to bother him. So I throw that wall up, like, you know what? A different place, different time. If we're walking around downtown and I saw you, I'd be like, hey, Kane, let me get a picture, right? Or whatever, let me get an autograph. But if you're sitting there having a good conversation with your wife and your children, coming over, I don't know.
I think a lot of people do respect us because me and my wife see a lot of people look, they're like, mira, it's him. And like, yeah, we see him staring and we're like, the fuck's up with this dude staring at me like that? And then after a while, he's like, hey, can I get a picture? I'm like, oh, I forget.
Bro, te sale el Molina from Corpus, you like you're from the Molina?
Yeah, man, even my wife too. Don't forget. We can't forget because we're just so humble and we're in our own world, Yeah. And so with that being said, if anybody's watching this, man, my family and I are very humble. You can come take a picture whenever you want. We don't have no boundaries. If we're eating it, I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Come on up. We always got time for the fans because they are the ones who made me. So why the hell am I gonna give them back that? Like, not take a picture with, that's all they want. So I'm gonna give you because they made me. You know what I'm saying? So
just don't stick a finger in his enchiladas, bro. That's it. That's all he asked. Don't stick.
I have respect too, because there's some that come up. If I'm at a concert, she'll come up 10 times and take a picture 10 different times, and I'm like, bro, like, damn, you got 10 pictures already. Let somebody else get a turn.
I don't like the first one.
Yeah.
Oh man,
no, to still get recognized, man.
Bro, I'm pumped up. Like I didn't know until I talked to you earlier this week about the Kumbia Kings. Like, I thought, the Kumbia All Stars and the Kumbia Kings, and then the whole fight for the name and is good in Mexico and good in the United States. Like, I lost it. Like, I gave up. I'm like, hey, bro, you know what I mean? I know who sings what songs, and I know what songs I like. Those are the ones I'm going to play. You know what I mean? I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, so what it is Cruz owns the name. Cruz owns the Kumbia King name. AB owns this Kumbia All Stars. Cruz ended up getting all the original guys together. AB got a whole new band, but he's got Nick and Ricky Valens, and he got his stuff. We dance. We do it like the way the original Kumbia Kings do it. We dance and sing. More show. AB's guys are just musicians. They just stand there and kind of play their part. Great musicians. They're great musicians, but they don't dance. They don't do none of that. The Kumbia Kings, Los Kumbia Kings, we dance. We have the show just like we used to back in the day. But yeah, there's only 2 bands. It's Los Kumbia Kings that you're going to start hearing sooner than later coming over here. And then AB has Kumbia All Stars. But in the Kumbia Kings, you get to see all the original guys. AB and the Kumbia All Stars, it's AB and a whole brand new
And you are you cool with everybody? Kane, because I think I remember the news. You were the only one that was kind of like neutral.
Yeah, that's me because I don't like to. I don't like. First of all, I hate negative drama. You know what I'm saying? That drama is. I don't need that drama in my life, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I love everybody, bro. I'm just more of the Bob Marley status. AB, of course, me and AB got into it. You know, just like brothers do, and we just can't work together. You know what I'm saying? I became to a status where I'm like to be my own boss, and he still wants to be his boss and everybody's boss. And we bump heads, you know, but it's nothing personal. It's just like they say, it's not personal, but it's all business.
Yeah.
And I just think that you know, it's just the bumping heads part, bro, and not being it. But me, I stay neutral. I'm friends with all his band right now, which is AB's band, Ricky Band. I'm friends with all them. I'm friends over here with all the guys in Kumbia Kings. I'm friends with Frankie J, with Baby Drew. I mean, everybody. I don't like to be hated, or I don't like to hate on. You know.
Yeah, yeah,
so,
yeah. I
friends
mean,
with
that's a good way to be, bro, because you know what I'm saying? You never know. You never know what the future holds.
got to, bro. You got to be like that. You gotta be humble, bro. I think that's the reason why I'm still here as afloat is because I'm humble and I stay on my ground, I stay on my feet, and I never let the fame or anything get to my head. And I think that's why I'm here that long. You know what I'm saying? I'm still relevant.
I got you. I got you. Hey, if you don't mind, Kane, give me like 10, 20 seconds, man. I got to pay a little bit of bills. Is that cool with you?
Yeah, do that. I'm gonna have to start driving here.
Oh hell, hey, driving. Can your wife won't drive for you, huh?
We don't drive at night.
All right, give me 1 second. 1 second. Here we go. Hey, tonight's show with DJ Kane on Bumpers Wacky Wednesdays brought to you by Steve Gonzalez's insurance agency. If you're looking for auto, life, home, or business insurance, hit up my boy Steve, 210-625-8797. That's 210-625-8797. Just today, I finally switched over my last two vehicles with Steve. He took care of me. So if you're looking for life, auto, any kind of insurance, home insurance, hit up my boy Steve, 210-625-8797. He will take care of you with that big old smile. The guy is all smiles, man. So shout out to my boy Steve. All right, Kane, here we go. We're back on, bro. We're back on. So, Kane, I want to ask you one question, bro, about your outfit. This is one thing there's two things that stand out. When you know it's Kane, if somebody say, is it him or it's not, there's two ways that I figured out if it's you or not.
How's that?
The two things, you got to have a funky ass hat on. And the glasses can't just be some cool Ray-Bans, bro. They got to be like off the wall, like, hey, dog, I'm right here, bro. Check out my shades, bro.
That's what it's all about. Yeah, it's like I have to have crazy glasses. At the same time, since we're on fashion, we have our new clothing line coming out. My wife and I it's J Kane Drip. And it's going to come out in 2 weeks. You can go to DJ Kane online to check out the website. It's official DJ Kane, and it's under construction right now. But we got all the outfits. Yesterday, as a matter of fact, my daughter went in and she did a photo shoot with my wife as well. And so it's going to be amazing. We have that. Like I said, we have a CBD company that's called Kings CBD, and we got glasses, a little bit of everything, man. So. Yeah, if you want to get funky with your boy, we're going to put up the website.
So let me ask you, since you're on the CBD thing, right? I do ask different guests that I've had on the show. What is your, are you pro cannabis? Are you anti-cannabis? What's your status?
Yeah, you know what, man? I really don't really smoke it too much. But the one I got is the one that we're doing is, what is it called again? King. No, but what is it called that they're saying that it is? There's a name for it. When it's right before you get the THC. We're right, the alpha. That's what it's called, the alpha. Right before you get the THC. So the CBD that we have is basically, you can still get high off that shit. Still get high out that shit, bro, but you know it just doesn't come out in your system, and you know what I'm saying. But
I got you.
But I'm gonna go right here to this spot. But you know, it's amazing. The stuff is good, man. We smoke it to go to bed.
Yeah, it relaxes you to go to bed. I can't. I don't dibble dabble in any of that stuff. You know what I mean? But I just find it. I'm a veteran, and I really think that it's coming around. I think PTSD, a lot of CBD stuff. A lot of friends that I have that suffer from PTSD, they definitely. A lot of people that I know do all kinds of CBD stuff, and they swear by it. You know what I mean? They swear by it, and I think it's a business. I mean, you drive anywhere in San Antonio, bro. You can't turn a corner without seeing, we sell CBD. I mean, goddamn, you go to 7-Eleven now, you can buy a phone charger and CBD oil at the counter, bro.
Everything, bro. Everything. Yeah. So that's good. That's why I jumped on it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I jumped on that. But we're trying to just entrepreneur and trying to get ourselves in anything. You know what I'm saying? And CBD is a blessing for us.
I hear you. Kane, the going back with being with the Kumbia Kings, bro. Being on the bus, bro, with a bunch of guys, like, I can relate to it, because it's like being on a Navy ship, right? I mean, on a Navy ship, bro, you go sometimes 6 bunks high. You know what I mean? And you got 2.5 feet in between, you and the other person, and then you have people on top of you, and you go away for so long, you have to really get to know each other. Like at the end of a month or two, I mean, what time this dude gets up, what pisses him off, what doesn't piss him off. So is that how it was on a bus for you guys?
Yeah, it was more. It's family, man. We're all family. Of course, you have your bickerings and little stuff like that. Of course, we throw jokes. We fill up. Like, for instance, we'll tell the bus driver, if somebody falls asleep, we'll tell the bus driver to press on the brakes. We'll count to 3 and 1, 2, 3, and he'll press on the brakes, and we'll go and scare him. We do some jokes like that, or put toothpaste on your pillow, or fill up your shoes with water and put it in the freezer and shit like that. So you just have to be careful with everybody. And luckily, we respect each other. We would always get the new guys.
And that was my next question, bro. The new kids, were they like in it? Like, so if you guys picked up a new band member, you've been clicking for 2 years, 3 years, you pick up a new band member, does he get initiated in?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you how, and I've never told these stories before. So check it out. You're gonna get a Jopra moment. So what we're gonna tell you right now is, and this is some funny shit. We've done a couple guys where we call it the under the cover trick, right? So, and there's no disrespect. We used to just joke around with it. So we used to have somebody, like, if they're with a girl, under the covers, right? But it'd actually be two, just the guys. And so the guys would be like, yo, this girl wants you, bro. You're going to be here and go on. She's down. She's down to do it with you. And so dudes would be standing there and like, oh, for real? Okay. We've had some guys, I ain't going to say no names, say like, but I'm married, bro. Damn, I can't do this. Walking back and forth to the room. I'm married. I can't do this, bro. And, meanwhile, it looks like they're having sex on the bed. So the guys, one of the guys would be like, okay, I'm ready. But so when they will go to lay down, the guys will be, it'd be horrible, bro. So they would think they were going to get some, you know what I'm saying? But it's actually two of the guys making noises like, and then once you put that blanket, they're like, they get mad, bro. Real mad. You have some of them get half naked already.
Hey, bro, that's good. That's going from hot to cold real quick, boy.
Hands down and like, all right, I'm next. And that it's just all fun and games, because there's some girls that were down to do that with the guys,
Right,
so,
right.
Not, taking advantage. They actually wanted to do that shit with some of the guys. So that the fakies would be that's hilarious, bro. And that's one of the initiations you had to be careful with back in the day. That was horrible, bro.
Dude, that's freaking hilarious, bro.
Because I don't like that. I don't like to play like that, but the other guys would, like my boy Frankie Aranda and stuff. He had a high pitched voice, so he would play the girl.
you know your part, boy. Get in there.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Nah.
But that's one I never told that story, but we called that under the cover trick.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah, I'm sure bus stories, bro. Like every person I get on here, and some people when I say bus right away, it's like, hey, that's off limits, bro. We don't talk about the bus.
You go 30 hours, 45 hours, 3 months. Yeah, there's some shit gonna pop off.
Hey, bro, did y'all have the bathroom rule on the bus? Only number 1, no number 2.
Can't poop on the bus because they'll smell it up. Abraham is on top of that, bro. No pooping on the bus. He'll get pissed. Okay, everybody get to the living room. Okay, who the hell took a shit in the goddamn? He'll be like, it wasn't me, and would point at the rookies. It was him. And Abraham would be like, no, hell, you got to go in the back with the Penske. So some of the guys got sent to the van for doing that shit.
Oh shit, bro, that's freaking crazy.
Yeah, and then some guys would hide like the food in their bunks, and Abraham hated food on the bunks. So we would tell on them like, he got a bunch of food up there, Abraham. Because one guy was being tight. He was like, nah, bro, I only have 3 Cokes, bro. That's for the whole trip. And, because Abraham won't stop. So if they didn't share, then we tell Abraham, yo, this dude has a bunch of shit in his bunk. He has a bunch of food in his bunk, Abraham. So he'll stop the bus and go look and be like, what the hell is this, all this shit, son? I don't want this shit in my goddamn bunk. Get it out. So we'll all, thank you. We'll all go grab it.
Bro, so Abraham was like a drill instructor, bro.
Bro, that's his rules. And, luckily I was really cool with Abraham. Like, me and him had a close relationship. I would go sit in the front with him for about 5 hours and just shoot the shit with him, talk to him. And we had a lot of stories together to tell. As he always says, I reminded it of him. I remind me of him. So yeah, we would have a lot of stories. So I would never.
That's cool, bro. Like think. I mean,
everybody thinks.
No, you're Kane. You're Kane. Just stop real quick and just think about something.
Yeah.
You're a Kumbia King. I mean, you guys were on top of the world, but you can take all that shit away, dude. What you just told me is something like you can never get back. Like those are times that you're gonna cherish forever. Like, you got to sit in the front of a bus with Mr. Quintanilla for 5 hours and pick his head and just have a conversation with them.
Yeah.
And the dude is who he is. You know what I'm saying? Like those are precious moments that you know what I mean, that you're gonna remember forever, bro.
Yeah, man. And that's Selena's dad, and I freak out on that. But I stay humble, and I never think about it. But when we tell the story, like me and my wife are so humble, but we think, man, if you really think about it, we took the torch, like we were saying earlier about Selena. But yeah, man, just being with Chris and hanging out with Chris too, Perez, and we're friends. It's not like they're acquaintances that I talk to every once in a while. We're actually all brothers and friends, and we all share the same story and the same goal, and we made it, everybody. So yeah, Abraham, he would always tell us stories, and he's correct. I mean, like I said, the only thing I can't do is business with them because we have our differences. But as people, a person, and to be on his side and be friends, they're great people on that end. But once you do business with these guys, ya valió verga. That's it. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, bro. Because they like it their way or the highway, and I can't.
I hear you. Hey, one other question off the top of my head before I forget. So, Fuiste Mala that you sang with Ricky Munoz, did y'all guys ever, after you made the video or after y'all recorded the song, did y'all ever play that together live anywhere?
We played it one time in Saltillo, where he's from. But other than that, no, we've never got on stage together to sing that song.
Damn, bro. Because I mean, you guys, both of y'all's voices were just, You know what I'm saying? It was yin and yang, bro. That shit was bad. Like it was cool.
Song is still, when we sing it, the crowd, I don't even have to sing that whole song. They sing it, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's amazing, man. It's all beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. I want y'all to go check me out, man. DJ Kane online on my Facebook. Anybody who's watching this, cualquier persona, me hace un favor, go like my page, the DJ Kane online. On TikTok, it's DJ Kane online. Everything, DJ Kane online. And the website will be up, official DJ Kane for all the clothing. And, man, nomás quiero dar las gracias si hablan español, si no hablan inglés. Muchísimas gracias por todos estos años apoyando a los otros y apoyando mi carrera. Look, I can speak Spanish now, my brother. What's that?
Duh, hey, I'm just kicking back like, oh, hey, listen to this vato go, bro.
Pero yeah, muchísimas gracias a todas personas. I love you guys and thank y'all very much. And I want to thank you for the interview as well. Before I wreck, bro. No.
I got you, Kane. No, definitely, bro. Dude, I want to thank you. I want to thank you, bro, for just, you know, I know it was crazy. You had a crazy day. I wish you would have been in the studio. I think a lot of people wanted to hear you jam some music. But when you get some downtime, hit me back up. We'll definitely link back up, and either I can take the show to your studio, or you can come in here.
You can do a part 2 of it.
Hell yeah, they'll definitely do a part 2, man. And I don't want to keep you from your family, but Kane, dude, thank you, dude, from Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, dude. I really appreciate it, dude.
You're welcome. Anytime, my brother.
I'll have this show on YouTube mañana for you, so I'll send you the link, and you can share it on your page or wherever.
Most definitely, my brother. Much love to you. God bless you, man. Thank you, Bumper. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir, man. Talk to you later, bro.
Right, peace.
All right. So there was my man, DJ Kane, bro. It was, I didn't think it was going to happen. Like at the last minute, he had some stuff come up, and he made it happen, even if it was on the road and that way, he made it happen. So, shout out to my boy, DJ Kane. Thank you, bro. Before I let everybody go this evening, I got my first gig, dude. Check it out. If you're going to be in Beeville this weekend, this Saturday, they're going to have the Armed Forces Day celebration. So if you're anywhere in the surrounding area of Beeville, Texas, come down. There's going to be free bands downtown Beeville. There's a steak and fajita cook-off as well. My boy Jimmy Lee, Tentacion, they're going to be headlining. Grew up with the guy. Great conjunto music. Great musician. There's going to be all kinds of different music. My boy T-Rod's going to be playing some good Southern rock and music, some country. They're just gonna have all kinds of music, man. And I'll be the master of ceremonies there. So if you come down to Bevo, come say hi, man. I'll have T-shirts. I'll have stickers. Of those of you that have been asking for T-shirts and stickers, I'll have them there at the show all day. My kids or my wife or somebody be there selling them. We'll have them there for you guys to buy. Speaking of T-shirts, the first little bit of T-shirts that I did make, they made it to their destination. You know what I'm saying? So here's a picture. 2 of those are my children. I won't tell you which ones they are, but in this picture, man, we got people from California, Florida, and then here in good old San Antonio, Texas. And there's a lot more that I sent out, but they haven't sent me their pictures. So if you did get a T-shirt from me, on the first batch of the first logo that we did, hit me up and send me a picture with you wearing the shirt, and I'll be glad to put it on the show. So thank you to everybody who supported with the T-shirt sale. So again, if you see me this weekend, I will have a box of shirts. Hopefully you get them. Shout out to my boy DJ Lucky J. Thank you for the cap, DJ Lucky J. But yeah, he's helped me. He's been hooking me up, helping me out with the T-shirt sales. So definitely be on the lookout this weekend for my new T-shirts. Let's see, what else did I miss? Let's see. Oh, also the following Saturday on the 22nd, back in my hometown of Beeville again, my boy Adrian Acevedo, he's going to be putting together this crazy free dance, free festival all day long. Again, free. Headliners are my boys Macizo, man. Macizo, Los Garcia brothers will be there, and also Grupo Presión. Mike G and the Iconics, Mike Gonzalez, the son of the great legend Jimmy Gonzalez, will be there selling all kinds of Jimmy G merchandise. He will be at the venue. They're selling. So if you want a Forever Jimmy G stuff, it'll all be there in Beeville for you guys to buy. Also, my boy DJ Aftermath will make a special appearance. He'll be there as well, doing his thing. So here's a little.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Yo soy el TikTok loco DJ Aftermath, and you're watching Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, baby.
Shout out to Aftermath. We had a great time last week, man. It was a great time. Question bumper: are you from San Diego, Texas, or San Diego, California? No, I'm not from San Diego, California, but I did live in San Clemente, California for many years. So I consider San Clemente, California, my second home. I loved it there. Let me go through some of these. Hey guys, when you guys are commenting, I'm so sorry that I don't do your comment during the interview. It's just kind of hard to do the interview and read the comments. I don't want to be rude and interrupt. But shout out to Jesse and Renee Guerra, Lucky Jake's parents. Thank you guys for supporting me all the time. Shout out to my mom, Selena Joe, Veronica and Ray. Haven't seen you guys in a while, man. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Christy Lee Maloney, all the way from Natalia, Texas. What's up? Rebecca Denise, all the way up from the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex area. Hello. Let's see. You don't want to miss somebody. My shout out to my primo inbox me. I want a shirt. All right, bro. I'll make sure you get a shirt, dude. But no, man, I'm really excited about where the show's going. With that being said, listen to me right now. When I post next week's show, you are going to want to watch next week's show. Next week's show is going to be off the chain. Next week's show will not be in here. Will not be in here in the studio. It'll be somewhere else. And I want to put it together. I don't want to give out all the details because we're still finagling all the details and dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's. But it's gonna be a show you do not want to miss. Okay. So again.